We've got fun and games, we've got everything you want, just call out our names. Whatever you may need will make your dreams come true. In the Svenzone, the adventure awaits for you. Step into the magic, feel the energy. Open up your mind, set your spirit free. Welcome to the Svenzone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Svenzone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Svenzone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Svenzone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Svenzone, where dreams are shown. Welcome to the Svenzone, where the music plays, dancing in the moonlight, enjoying sunny days. In this world of wonder, anything is possible. Come along and join us, let's make it unforgettable. All your hopes and fears, they will disappear. Feel the love and joy, let it all be clear. Welcome to the Svenzone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Svenzone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Svenzone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Svenzone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Svenzone, where dreams are shown. Where dreams are shown. Welcome to the Svenzone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Svenzone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Svenzone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Svenzone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Svenzone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Svenzone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Svenzone, where dreams are shown. Oh, yeah, yeah. Where dreams are shown.
All right, welcome to a little bit of D&D in the Svenzone. We're playing the Nashkel Homebrew. I'm not sure what happened to my intro video, so we're just going to move on, and hopefully I'll remember. Let me make a note so that I will have it for next time. We play in 2 weeks. Alrighty. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
So there's construction going on in my house, so I apologize for the noise.
Instruction at
And
7
since
PM.
we are here, Nick, would you do us the honor of reading or summarizing the message of the day for us?
All right. Well, a while back now, we helped defeat and deal with a cloud giant and their flying keep as it was approaching Nashkel, our home base. In doing so, we found a letter that we brought back to the Nashkel City Council and conferring with that, as well as some other resources or other sources of information. They've found some gatherings of giants, different kinds of giants, coming together in different places, and that's worrying for a number of reasons. But we heard they know of one that's coming, a gathering of frost giants, and up near Burdusk, which we are now at, the mountains near it. So we agreed to go deal with this threat, investigate, and kind of figure out what's going on. We, made the journey there, stopping by a couple of familiar places we had, been in the past, particularly Jasper Moon, a village that we have helped save on a number of occasions, and generally have good relations with. We also stopped at a place called Meadow Nest, which is an Aarakocra village in the middle of the green fields. The new home for these group of Aarakocra. That we also get along decently with. The travel, we had a few encounters on the way. Some magic-eating scarabs, some bullets, as well as some other underdark creatures that we encountered in a chasm, off our path. On arriving at Burdusk, we were supposed to meet with two scouts at one of the inns, the Running Stag. However, upon arriving there, we found that the scouts were no longer there and had left a message along with a map, essentially the information they were contracted to give us, but with a warning of run away. And they had left, not wanting to risk their lives to actually take us there like they were supposed to. And that is actually kind of where it leaves us, as we have a map of the rough area where the giants should be, with some notes on it. Some large creature skeleton, a base camp, and the giant's hold, and some pathways in there, as it's kind of been a little valley up in the mountains, sort of. But yeah, that kind of leaves us there, as we now have to do some prep for our journey up into the mountains, and kind of figure out our next steps, as our scouts, our guides, have left us in the lurch. I guess I should also mention, during this time, before we left on this journey, we got two sidekicks who have come to train under us, Tree and Zine. Spellcasters, with Tree also being a bit of a expert, in addition to being a spellcaster. And they're training under us as we go on our journey. I believe that about sums up what we've been doing recently, unless anyone else has anything they'd like to add.
Nope.
All right, thank you very much. So I did want to point out, if you happen to look at the Sword Coast image, I'm going to share it again. If you slide the whole thing over to the right, you'll see a little pin on the very eastern side of the map. And if you click that, attempting you're not loaded. All right, you might get the same message I did. Let me see if I can just share this with you guys so you don't have to.
Oh, there we go.
So now if I close this, okay, so now it's linked. so you don't have to worry about that. The point is, if you then zoom out on that map, you will see Burdusk to the left, to the west, and this just picks up where the other map ends. You're heading to the Sunset Mountains, the southern ones, and from what you can tell, it looks like you're going to pretty much where the mouth of the river is, where between the U and the N in Sunset Mountains in the southern group. That general area is where looks like you're headed to. But that's how you find this map. And close. Cloud Giant's letter. It's a nice piece of art. What they used to discern some of the clues of what's going on. And of course the scout's map that he mentioned. Too many giants flee in the written in script on the bottom. And alright, so
Oh, actually, I did remember one last thing. Something that we would like to check, probably on our way back from giant slaying, is here in Burdusk is possibly one of the homes of our longtime enemy, of Rosseret, and that we wanted to just check out at some point while we were in the area. Though it seems like the giants are probably a bit more pressing, so we might actually wait to do that until we return on our journey back. Another thing we gotta do when we get back to Nashkel.
alright, so I am looking through here. You gotta check a couple things. I should have a map of Burdusk. There it is. Burdusk city map. Did not add that to the message of the day. It's not really that important. It just gives you an idea of that it's a pretty decent sized city. Uses the river as its main source. One of the, or not main, but a source of commerce and way of transporting goods in and out, so the docks area is very thriving. It's also a tributary that splits the city in two, so they can then move goods up that fairly easily, especially for people who have shape water and control water cantrips and things, or just a bunch of people that can row. So that is Burdusk. You guys wanted to outfit yourselves. You had been given some basically letters so that you go to different places throughout Burdusk, and they will show these letters and they will give you the supplies you need.
All right.
And so let me look.
For
Okay,
supplies, the only thing that's coming to mind at the moment for me is the just cold weather clothes. I don't know if there's anything else that I'm forgetting that we would want to get gear wise or was recommended to us.
Provide all that stuff. So all of that stuff should be taken care of? Question mark?
As what
like I
we
just
need
said,
to
you
take
have
care of. Yes.
letters that you can go throughout the city. There are 3 different merchants that will give you crampons and cold weather climbing gear, snowshoes, and then the clothes. So for those of you who don't know, crampons are basically like spiked sandals or like flip-flops, but without the part where you stick your toe in. you tie them onto the bottom of any shoe, and they have big spikes on the bottom, and it lets you walk through ice without slipping around. Whereas snowshoes are the big wooden net things that you slap onto the bottom of your feet that let you walk across the top of snow. So 2 different things for your feet. Alright, so who needs, I presume everybody's getting, why isn't it adding it to the party sheet? Come on.
I was just grabbing the crampons and cold weather clothes and just throwing them in my inventory.
Yes, but it does not help everybody else. Why isn't, okay, my party sheet's being weird. Let me try it again. Load it.
Here.
What in the world is going on? It's not letting, oh, that's
There we
why.
go.
I understand why.
I have thrown one
I can
of
do
each
this.
kind of item in there for you. If
There you
that
go.
helps.
So a little DM note. You cannot drag images into the party sheet. Just saying.
That'll do it. Yep.
Okay, so hold on there, folks, because we have to have enough for everybody.
Oh.
There we go. All right, so Tusk and John already have theirs, so that is 1, 2, 3 left. So
I just got some from Tree.
there you go. People can grab it from the party sheet now. Cold. There are other things you can get, including tattoos and stuff, cold absorbing tattoos and other things, resistances and cold resistant things. 3. But non-magical items have been provided for you guys.
Nice.
Awesome.
I guess while we're
Here
here,
are winter blankets for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 winter blankets as well.
nice.
And then you need snowshoes. 5. Since we don't have any Goliaths from the mountains in this group,
Yeah.
you guys will be using snowshoes, not skis.
Mhm.
So those, everything is there in the party sheet. Grab what you need. Please make sure you have it on inventory just in case something weird happens. You never know. Okay. Alright, and Jester, give me a percentile.
A percentile, copy that. And the tower or non-tower?
Non-tower.
It's 35. What does that get me, Sam?
Alright, is there anything else anybody wants to get in while they're in bird dust before you guys get ready to leave?
Weren't we looking for like fire resistance potions or something? Because the worm thing.
Oh
Let me
yeah,
look at my
there is
notes.
the Remy Moras, I believe is the like ice worm thing that is very hot on the inside. But it might also be good to look into something that is cold resistance because
Yeah.
we'll be fighting frost giants.
Yeah.
So,
So,
are you looking for potions? Are you looking for spells? Looking for armor?
probably potions?
Yeah, I guess at the start we'll look for potions of resistance for fire and cold. I'd also look for possibly a ring of warmth. I
All
think that's
right.
the right thing.
Mantha, give me a percentile. You serious? Stupid thing. Okay. And what did you say? What else did you say you were looking for?
I believe it's called a ring of warmth. I believe that's the like it's like a ring of cold resistance. Um, I think this is like the only one or only one of those rings of resistance. Like typically gets like the ring of warmth because it's also against cold weather or the cold weather. But pretty sure that's what it's called, unless I'm forgetting it.
That's correct. It is a ring of warmth. Is what it's called.
Okay. Um,
Give me a
oh,
percentile, Nick.
all right.
So there's your potions and your rings. How many of each do you want? They have as many rings of warmth as you want. Um, Potions of fire resistance are a little rarer, more rare, but they can, um, depending on how many you want, it will depend on if, how many different places you'll have to go to find it.
Okay.
Jen would probably be interested in a ring
Mhm.
because then we don't have to buy cold resistance potions or fewer.
Yeah. Um, I am suddenly realizing that Tusk is a lot poorer than I was thinking because I bought stuff at Nashkel. um,
If you need a gold thing, I think I can spot you. Let me see how much gold I have real quick.
well, Tusk is also the one who needs this the least because when I rage, I'm resistant to everything. I was more looking for this for party members, but
Well, I can do. I have 250 platinum pieces and 604 gold pieces.
you
So,
have 250 platinum pieces. Damn.
yep. So I could spot somebody if somebody wants to buy. If somebody, I'll go half with somebody on the Rings of Warmth if they want to do that. I'll buy two since there's two, four, six. There's three of us. I'll buy three and somebody else can buy three, and then we can split the Rings of Warmth because it's permanent as long as you wear it. So I mean,
Yeah.
potions might not be the best option because it's only 1 hour, so
Well, we will still need to get potions of fire resistance, but Jen is not as poor as Tusk is, so.
I'm not a husband
Yeah, I'm-
so platinum pieces.
No, I get it. You spend money and because we record stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Nick,
General.
Nick, if you do want the potion of cold resistance or any other rings of warmth, I can get you somebody.
If you wouldn't mind buying one for my oak tree.
I can, yes. So that's one for me, one for my tree, and who else am I getting rings of warmth for?
There's also the ring of cold resistance.
What's the difference?
That is the question I'm asking you guys. What is the difference between the ring of cold resistance and the ring of warmth? And why is the ring of cold
The price.
Why is the ring of cold resistance 3,000 and the other one's only 300?
Especially
Actually,
because the ring of cold resistance does less, and it costs 10 times as much.
Yeah.
Quick question. I was under the impression that most items of resistance are attunement. Are these none of these attunement?
That is the difference. The ring of warmth does require attunement, so does the ring of the cloak. Oh, it doesn't show you in what it shared in the chat. Never mind.
Nope.
Yeah, sorry. Like I'm looking through these, it's like, I could have
You
sworn
guys
that,
failed the
like,
test.
these-
No.
I was gonna say the
It
ring
didn't
of
show it in
warmth
everything.
doesn't say
So that's the
one
difference.
during
Ring of
item
warmth,
walk.
cloak of cold resistance both require attunement. The ring of cold resistance does not. And for the sake of argument, I'll go ahead and add that second sentence to the ring of cold resistance. It's not really that big a deal. But that's the main difference. Is this does not require attunement.
Okay, yeah. So the others are we'll take an attunement slot if you get the ring of warmth.
I do not have any attunement slot. Fair enough.
That makes sense.
I will say, I'm just arguing for your guys' sake. It might be worth it for this adventure to swap out one of your attunement pieces with the ring of warmth, if you are willing to part with item for brief times, because we're going into the mountains. We'll be fighting frost giants. I'm assuming we will be encountering a lot of cold things. So though you did get and then of course there's also the thing that will be very hot.
Yeah, so I'm gonna unattune my Staff of Fate and pick up a.
So Joker, whatever, I wasn't sure if it was just me or what was going on, but you are very much quieter than you normally are. Do you have your mic down or up or different?
No, my mic is on my mouth. It's just I'm using a headset and not an actual microphone.
All right, let me check your settings in Discord. Maybe they got messed with. No, your volume is normal. All right, I'll just turn you up.
Well, I was saying
Okay.
I'm gonna have to unattune my Staff of Fate, which I'm actually not using. I use my Sun Blade in my compound shortbow more. So I'm probably going to unattune my Staff of Fate and buy a Ring of Warmth for me and my tree.
And I'm gonna be honest. Are we planning on scrying on Rossarid again in the next bit of the campaign? Because I'm okay with unattune to this crystal ball for now.
Honestly, probably not until after we deal with the giants.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, in that case, Jen will go ahead and buy, what is it, 3 rings of warmth? One for Zine, one for herself, one for Tusk.
Tusk does not need it. It will not help. I have resistance to all damage when raging.
But what if I want it for the roleplay purposes of being nice because I like you and you're my friend?
You can still do that, but
okay,
you do not have to.
And
do
you're
you have
not
the
always
ability
raging.
slot?
So when you're not
I would
raging,
just
you
be
are
wearing
freezing
it.
and taking damage.
That is true. True, but I was gonna wear cold weather or cold.
Whoa,
weather.
you were gonna wear a shirt? Are you okay?
For long as it lasted.
Word of the wise, you will never win an argument with Genesis. John already knows this.
John hasn't had very many arguments with Genesis. Tusk has. We've argued, for sure.
I mean,
And yes, but how many times Tusk won and how many times Genesis won? I would say Tusk, you're not winning an argument with
We
Genesis.
came to a mutual agreement and our friendship came out stronger. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and subtract 9, or actually, we just pay the cost, correct? We don't do anything special, right?
That's totally up
All
to
right,
you. If you
I'm
do
gonna
not want to do anything special, yes, you just pay the
I
flat
mean,
rate.
we're buying a bunch of them. You think we can haggle and be like, hey, I mean, buying them in bulk. This is a lot
So
of
this is
income
Ring
all
of
at one
Warmth
time.
is what you wanted.
Yes.
Okay.
yes. And between John and Jen, they'll be buying a total of 5.
All right. So there are 5 in the party sheet.
You know
So
what?
that was posed as a question. I need a definitive choice and a roll if you're going to do something.
Yes, I'm going to try to use persuasion to haggle the price a little bit.
Okay, John, are you with her?
I can, yes, do a persuasion roll if you want me to support her in helping out.
No, I don't want you to roll. I just want to. It's 3 rings is virtually nothing in this economy. 5 rings, that might make that's a bit more than usual. So it will make a difference in what she needs to roll.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me a charisma check.
Woo! We have persuasion checks.
Yeah, that's just how many
Not
they were
needed in the
rolled.
tower
So.
for when you're doing that type of haggling. You know how well you do or don't do. Okay, so
Yeah, so I didn't roll great. Rolled a 9.
3, 15.
No. 8. Rolled an 8, guys.
No, you rolled a 21. There's a big difference.
I rolled a 21 total. I rolled an 8 on the die.
If you want me to do 8, I'd be glad to do 8.
My man gets offended, like, you know what? No, I'm increasing the price. You owe me more for this ring now because I'm selling you so many.
So, Tosh, you were surprised about John having 250 platinum pieces. He showed up to Bronze Fangs with those 250 platinum pieces. So, it's like...
That makes more sense. I was but things like, who have you been robbing? But, no.
I mean, I robbed a lot of people before I came to you guys, but that's here nor there.
Alright, so each one of them is going to be 260 gold.
Cool. I'm gonna do math real quick.
I will help with that.
You literally said you literally knew John is a rogue, and you questioned his robbing ability on why he has 250 platinum pieces.
If I don't ask, I don't know anything. If somebody asks me,
780 for you, Genesis.
Yep.
520 for John.
20, so I subtracted 600 from my 604, so that gives me...
Add 80.
80, right. Awesome, we're ready.
So, Joker, when you get a chance, you should take your Ring of Warmth.
Trying to, my computer's running slow.
All right. What else are you guys looking for? Nobody's touched the heat stuff. Is anybody looking for heat stuff? Surprised none of you went for the ring of cold resistance. Interesting.
I don't got that kind of money.
I don't got that. I don't think 250 platinum pieces would be able to get me 3,000 gold pieces.
Gets you most of the way though. That's 2,500 gold is what 250 platinum is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I only have 84 gold, so no, I cannot afford a ring of cold resistance. I
Still,
tried to
it's
steal the
almost
ring of cold resistance, but I don't think it'll go well.
do not steal.
No, don't. Not with
I
us.
guess in that case, potions of fire resist.
Yes. I mean, I'm not going to buy any because I don't have the gold pieces for it, but if you guys want to, feel free to.
You just talked about how you have 2,500 gold and platinum.
I'm saving that for a rainy day in case we have to buy a boat or something. Leave me alone.
I could help with buy one of those with the amount of money I have on me.
So as the Ramirez blood burns through John's corpse, the rest of you can take the platinum for a rainy day.
Yeah. And he'll be, satisfied with the fact that he didn't spend it on a rainy day because he died on a cold day.
That's right.
Well,
Nah, if you aren't interested, we can figure out different things.
no, I'm just kidding. No, I can buy though if you do want me to pitch in. I was just joking about saving.
All right, and of course, healing, disease, all the other stuff.
Mhm.
Since you guys don't have a cleric, you guys can load up on that stuff if you want.
Actually, something that I'm good on healing potions actually, but something that just came to mind is while we're traveling, especially in an area we know is going to be extremely dangerous, not that we haven't done this before, but do we want to possibly buy something that might help protect us at night, like an item that does like Lehman's tiny hut or something?
So you guys were balking at $3,000.
True. That would probably be out.
I was gonna say, I think Jen has like 6,000 gold pieces or something, doesn't she? I mean, I can pitch in my.
How would you know? Huh? You trying to rob me? Huh? You sticking your grubby little fingers in my coin purse? Huh?
Just looking at the party sheet, we can tell. But
I know. I'm just.
And hopefully it's not in your coin purse.
Heaviest coin purse known to man.
I was gonna say, if we want to pitch in for a hut or something, I will give my 2,500 gold pieces to that if we want to. If it's in one of course.
We don't have to. It was just a thought I had.
Spell. Damn it.
Because it's 60 pounds worth of coins. Just gold, not counting your silver and copper or whatever else you might have. Big old bag on her belt.
She just literally.
I have a limp. Actually, it's got to be multiple bags, so it's like spread evenly across both sides.
That's right. Otherwise, you lean to walk in a circle.
Anyway, Tusk, would you like the cloak of coldness? I will buy it for you if you don't want to.
No, I'm good.
Oh,
Jen
actually,
bought me a ring of warmth.
Yeah. I know, but the cloak of coldness, literally, you can wear that 24/7. What if somebody chops your finger off?
So something realistically you might want to get that you could afford is a tent. You can get a 6-person tent. You can get a 2-person tent. You can get a regular tent. When it comes to snow and snowstorms, a tent makes a huge difference.
I will go for a 6-person tent. How much is a 6-person tent in gold pieces?
So the problem with a 6-person tent is not the price. It's only 5 gold. It's the fact that it weighs so much. That's probably wrong.
How does it weigh?
Wretched in 8 minutes by 1 person, in 4 minutes. 2 minutes by 3 or more people. I'm gonna say the weight is half that, but it's still extremely heavy. Fix that.
Doesn't office have a bag of holding that we can put it in?
Yes, but this would be a very
too big to fit in it.
Yeah, it's the size of 6 people, even like broken down. I think that would be too big to fit in like a side bag.
Well, it's
No, because it goes long ways, doesn't it? You can just slide it
because
in
it's
long.
cloth. It rolls up different pieces of cloth. So yes, you could. It's not 2 feet around once it's rolled up. Probably close, but it's very long. It's probably 10 feet long. It's like a rug or a carpet when you roll it up.
That's what I'm saying. So we could put it in the
So
bag.
it could fit in a bag of holding. The point is, it's not something that you would normally just carry around and stuff. So you guys have the solution.
Okay. Just making sure that our solution does work.
Yep.
All right. In that
Or
case,
I-
I will buy that tent for all of us since I haven't bought anything yet, and it's something
Okay.
within my price range.
And with the
36.
disparate sizes of you all, you're fine. Tusk takes up probably more than one person, but you have Kithri who doesn't take up a full person, so you're fine. I'm
So
saying
I
you all can
just
sleep in there
spoon with
comfortably.
Tusk tonight.
Say that again, Joker.
I said I get to spoon with Tusk in the tent tonight. That's gonna be fun.
Ooh.
So you can tell
You ain't
ghost
spooning
stories.
anybody.
No.
I'll tell ghost stories.
Don't
Best
do that.
definitely want a candle to help with the flatulence.
Maybe some incense.
That's right.
Yeah, that's kind of insensitive to talk about flatulence in front of proper company.
I know.
I'm
if a
sorry.
woman-
Anyway.
Which of us is proper company? What are you talking about?
I was gonna say you're talking
Tusk,
to
obviously.
Obviously, Tusk.
Obviously Tusk, exactly, because it's not the pirate.
Think of the children.
Sorry.
Doesn't Kithri still have that spike that like does an illusion of a rock in
Yes.
I think she does either that or
It's
it
not
went
just a-
away with someone else. But I think it's has
I'm
it.
pretty sure Kithri has it. Is that something we can say that we're using, even if Ashley's not playing?
It would depend on the situation.
I'm mostly just
I would have to
talking
think
when
about
we're
it.
sleeping. No, it's fine. If we did want to get a couple scrolls of Leomund's tiny hut, it's a bard spell, so I can cast it. I can't change my bard spells
Um,
What level
till
is
I
it?
level up. It's a level 3.
You're not a level 3 bard, but your music you play is so amazing. We need to have a. We
No,
need
No,
well, it's
it's
a
a
level
level
3
3 spell.
no, she just doesn't
okay.
know it.
I was gonna say we could have a bard off. Do you know what a bard off is?
When you push a bard off a cliff.
No, a bard off is basically where two bards go head to head in a singing slash song.
We would need
competition.
another
We
bard.
would need another bard.
You can go to any tavern and find a bard. I think it would be good for making money to have Genesis trump somebody in a singing contest.
No,
No.
I think we're good for now.
She's not a singer, really. She's a
She
musician.
doesn't like. She
What
doesn't
is-
need it. She's already got enough of a reputation. She doesn't need to compete with somebody.
This is a question, Genesis. What is your bard college?
There's
She
227 gold.
Joking aside, seriously, what is your bard college? Eloquence, sword, what is it?
I think I'm a lore bard.
A lore bard. So you are very good at telling stories.
No, lore has to do with knowledge.
Oh, fair.
What the bard does is completely up to them how they do it. They originally had a bard with them who was all storytelling and mocking and verbal. Whereas Genesis is more instruments. She can sing, but she's more a musician than a singer or storyteller.
I can insult people too. I do that a lot. I'm not very inspiring, but just because I choose not to be.
I was gonna say, I'm waiting for you to pull out the meme of, Vicious Mockery, cast an Act 20, let's go, and starts break out on song singing, you're a short motherfucker and nobody likes you. Da, 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 da. Short, look how short this guy is.
The perception checks.
And it stops you from having meaningful
relationships.
Exactly.
Scroll. How many scrolls do you need?
How much are the scrolls?
It's in the chat. 227 gold.
227 gold. Oh, I'm scrolled up. That's why. How many scrolls do we want, guys? How long do we think we're gonna be?
Well, I will pay for some scrolls if you need help, Jen. If you want help.
That's not an answer to my question. How long do we think that we're going to be traveling?
Well, we don't have to use it every night we're traveling, especially I'm more like thinking when we're in the mountains.
Yeah, especially once we're like closer to.
Maybe 3 or 4.
Okay, I might get 4.
Right. Now we have to remember that we have them.
Oh, we all gonna carry one? Me, Jen, Tusk, and
Well, Jen's the only one who can cast them. Unless
Kid for Kim.
Is it a sorcerer spell?
No.
Okay, so yeah.
Bard, Eldritch Knight, Wizard, Arcane Trickster.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because if it was a sorcerer spell, I would be able to cast it because I'm a sorcerer, but alright.
Well, if it was a sorcerer spell, I'd be giving you shit about not having it prepared, so.
Zine and Myotree can also cast them.
Okay.
They just have a negative.
Yeah, because they're leveled enough.
I was gonna say, you're gonna leave building a hut to teenagers. Fair enough.
It's a spell.
Now, I have a question for you. John has never seen one of these Leland's tiny huts. Do they just magically poof into existence, or does it build itself brick by brick?
It's like an opaque dome. It's not even you're thinking of building materials. It's not that.
Oh, it's like
it's a bubble.
It's like a force field.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I was just asking if it was you were gonna cast a spell and then a house just builds itself for us, because that would be epic.
They do have that spell, but it's somebody's cottage. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but there's also a fortress.
Yeah.
That is.
There's also something magnificent mansion or something like that, where you create a doorway and it leads into a mansion. That's all invisible except to your party members. It's actually really cool. I've seen it used to great effect.
Which is just a hole into another dimension.
Yeah.
So there's lots of choices when it comes to
portable hall,
places to leave.
Did we want to get the
gesture if you care? Spell if you don't care.
Spell if I don't care. What happened? What?
He shared the spell.
Lima's tiny hut tells you exactly what it is. An immobile dome of force.
Oh.
9 creatures can fit inside it.
Huh. Interesting. So it's
So we can get into our tent, and then we can have the dome around our tent. Or
I mean, do we really need a dome around the tent if we're not in the mountains?
I mean, it'll provide more protection. This is more for when we're in the mountains in extremely dangerous areas. This will prevent things from getting to us.
Creatures and blizzards.
Now, is our mount snow protected, or?
Is
there
our
any-
what still protected?
Mounts.
Are our mounts resistant to cold, or do they take?
No, we're leaving our mounts here, aren't we?
So we were, yes. The plan was to leave our mounts in Burdusk because we don't want them to die on the mountains, nor would we really be able to get them into the mountain areas that we're going to, or at least
Fair.
without trouble.
Fair enough. All right, then I'm fine with leaving.
We also have very bad luck at taking our mounts into mountainous regions.
We may have a statue of a pony somewhere that is like that forever.
Very lifelike.
Yeah. Maybe at some
Pretty
point we should
realistic.
like get a cart, go back there, see if we can still find it, load the horse onto the cart, and like bring it back to town, and just have it be like a statue at our house.
That's kind of morbid. I'm gonna be honest. I'm okay with leaving it there. Like, imagine you get like pancaked by a semi truck or something, and somebody's like, "Huh, that would make a good wall decoration." Like,
Well, maybe at some point, whenever you can figure out how to undo.
Still looks like a normal horse, not even damaged.
no,
There's a big difference between roadkill and just turning it to stone.
I'm talking like a person gets steamrolled, and like I'm saying like, I wouldn't want my body to be displayed like that. I'm just saying, feels a little disrespectful.
What, you don't want a lifelike statue of yourself somewhere?
No. Absolutely not, actually. That's not a very bard-like answer for me to give, but like...
Well, Sven, I guess it's time to cancel our adventure at the Wax Museum.
That's right.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm good.
This wax museum.
All right, so you guys
Isn't there equivalent
take
of a
care
wax
of
museum?
the mounts. You guys take care of all your purchasing of your stuff. I need.
Did we get any heat resistant potions?
Yeah, what?
We should get those. Any heat resistant, fire resistance potions.
Oh, we did forget. I'm gonna say maybe get like 4. Tusk can help buy 1. I have enough money on me to do that.
I happen to have
I
some
was gonna
already,
say, I can buy 20
there's
of
that,
them
so you
if
don't have to
want.
look for it, Sven.
I was gonna say, I can buy 20 of them if you want me to.
20?
We do not
Yeah,
need that many. I would get maybe a handful just in case.
Well, how many do you think we need? Because I can buy up to 20 because I have 250 platinum pieces. I have 2,500 gold.
Like I said before, I was thinking maybe get 4.
Or
I have a feeling that's going to be less of a problem than cold. But thanks to Jen, we know it will be a problem.
nonetheless.
Yay.
Alright, so who bought the 4? Do we need to, do I need to subtract 4, or?
You were the one who was offering. Tusk can buy 1, but that'll practically be the rest of my money.
No, I just need to know how many platinum pieces I need to deduct for 4, because how many...
Well, you're gonna have to get change.
So if you're buying 4, they are 213 each. So 4, that's
852.
62. So 52. So that would be 85 platinum.
85 platinum, so...
Don't you worry, I'll throw in the 2 gold so you don't have to get change.
So I have 170 platinum pieces.
Nice.
All right, so the 4 potions are in the party sheet.
Alright, I'm going to grab one. I suggest we all grab one.
And so everybody make sure you have everything that's in the party sheet. Make sure everybody has it, including Zine and Myotree.
We're still missing somebody who has 1 blanket closed. crampons.
We may not,
and
because
shoes.
some people were grabbing them already. So I just want to make sure everybody has it before I get rid of them.
Scene and Jen are taken care of. Who do we want the others? Wait.
Joker should take one, and if
How about you take one? You take one, Tusk, right?
sure, I'll take one with me.
Wouldn't you?
But,
yeah, take
I
one.
would
Take
say
one.
maybe give it to Zine.
Well, we need them for people who are going to be in melee range of
True.
the thing.
True.
And
But
Do you
Tusk
have
is
one, Jen?
already resistant to fire.
Yeah.
that's
Like
true.
when I rage, I'm resistant to everything. In this situation, I would probably not. I'm not worried about Tusk. Does Jen have one? Does John have one? Because I know you guys go into range every once in a while. It would be nice to give one to Kithri if when she returns.
That's true.
Jen, if you wouldn't mind holding on to that one.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. And I think
I have potion
that
of
takes
fire.
our stuff down.
Yep.
Just so you know, crampons take a full action. I mean, a standard action to put on or take off. Same thing with the snowshoes. They take a standard action to take on or put off. And you are not considered wearing them normally walking around. It's probably not even going to come into play. But just saying. If you suddenly need to put crampons on for some reason, it takes one action.
Good to know. Good to know.
Leo?
Alright, so give me... Is there anything else you guys want to do while here? I need 2... Actually, the 3 of you... all 3 players give me percentiles.
Alrighty. 77.
Well, that was my own tree rolling, not Tusk. That was her luck. I'm just saying. She doesn't even have a character color.
I mean, I gave her like the shadow theme for her dice, so
Oh, okay, okay.
that's why it's dark. They are colored, it's just subtle.
Well, I'm talking about like the color in the portrait.
Oh, that color.
Yeah,
that is one I haven't actually adjusted.
It's okay. John doesn't have one either.
I have one what? Doesn't have
So as you
one
head
what?
back to the inn, the running stag. Let's see. With those rolls, I'm going to say it took you 3.5 hours. So it's about 2 o'clock when you guys come back to the running stag, and you see Genesis. You recognize what happened to the images. Hold on just a second. Oh, here they are. So the one of the tables toward the back wall has 2 people sitting on it. And and I shared 2 images, so they might be behind other windows because they don't now no longer pop up on the front.
Those are the scouts.
And you see the half-orc sort of nudge the elf, and they both stand up as you guys come in. And the wood elf sort of does a little bit of a wave or a opposite of a nod, trying to raise his chin a bit, as in, hey, we're over here.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, it's good to know that they didn't just completely ditch us.
Well,
We're going over there.
Yeah, we walk over.
And Silra, the half-orc, says, I'm Silra Blackthorn. This here's Eldrick Swift-Arrow. Apologize for the miscommunication. I'm glad we caught you before you headed out.
Admittedly, your message you left with the barkeep and the note on your map did not give much hope.
Well, we still agree with that. I think it's you're going to your deaths, but we'll at least take you up there, and as we promised we do. Everybody give me an insight check. DC 13 is pretty easy insight check. And Jesse,
I'm going to use an inspiration.
You're going to use your inspiration? Okay.
Never mind. I rolled worse.
Jester, you were asking about the AI. This is done with Bing AI Copilot. These images were. I use them now pretty much for almost all my images that I don't have supplied for me, because it does a darn good job.
They're actually very high quality as well, surprisingly.
Oh yeah, they're very good. Last night's stream, which you can see on YouTube, also had one, Rare Rat, the Rat King, and he was well drawn. Anyway, wow, okay, so I guess it wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. So, Genesis, you can tell that the wood elf looks a little abashed. He's a little ashamed, and but as they talk, Eldrick says, "You all have gear. It's going to be very cold up there."
Yes, we're just returning from supplying ourselves.
When would you like to leave?
So,
in the morning? Question mark? Is that out of character? Is that kind of what we were talking about?
Yeah, that's kind of what we were.
There was
thinking.
no talking.
Okay.
Or sorry.
Yeah.
That's what I think we were all thinking. Just we know each other so well.
We're just so used to this. We kind of glance at each other and we just read each other's thoughts real quick.
Finish each other's sandwiches.
In the morning is when we were planning on heading out.
And he sort of sighs, and Silra when he realizes that he's not gonna say anything, he says, "All right, well, enjoy your night. Make sure you eat some nice food, warm food, and because it's gonna be a while before you see anything like that. And we'll see you in the morning. We'll meet you here. Yes."
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So they leave. Minimize. Okay, so anybody want to do anything special in the night?
Well, I think we should attune to our rings of warmth. That's what I'm gonna do.
We attune to some rings.
Okay.
I would like to spend some time reading.
Same, actually.
I have a special book that I need to read to just get some stuff.
Don is just going to sharpen his weapons and do what he normally does before any type of adventure.
Right. Well, Zine and Milo Tree are going to go and eat. Have they been given any kind of currency? Do they have gold or silver or anything?
Zine has 20 silver. They definitely should have like some amount of spending money.
John can give him some platinum pieces or gold pieces if they want to.
Actually gets 10 gold and 7 silver.
Okay, it's like saying, "Hey, dude, you want a 20 or 100? If you want." Of course, they want money. The question is, how much are you going to give them?
I'm going to give them 20 platinum pieces each.
Bro, that is so much money.
200 gold each.
Keep in mind, 1 gold is the common person's wage for a week's worth of work.
Well, they're trained.
I'm sorry, no, you're gonna have to give them like a college fund account, you know? Like, hey, you can access this when you're 18, like...
We just like never see our sidekicks again because John just basically pays them off and they're like, we're set for life.
They're set for life. I kind of wanted to be an adventurer, but like, I don't know. We got all this money, and if we die, we can't fucking spend it. So
apparently, like just walking up to a famous group, you know, impressing
and asking them for money.
And asking them for money after traveling with them for a week. That's really all you need.
So 2 gold, 2 platinum each would be well more than expected, and more than they would probably spend in a night.
Fine, 2 platinum each then.
So take away 4 platinum, and they
I'll
will go
to my
and
tree.
they disappear. And
Give them a good night before
we throw them to the wolves.
mountains, before mountain hell.
That's right.
When hell freezes over, that's where we're going. So,
I mean, you wouldn't want them to have a good last meal before we literally die in a frozen hell and go to hell when hell freezes over? I mean...
Well, theoretically, they would probably run away before it comes time to die.
Fair enough.
I would like to read my book. How many hours may I get on that?
That's why. Okay.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna be real with you. John would probably help them save themselves before he would let them die, so...
Yeah.
So the answer to your question is, it is 3 o'clock-ish when you guys are done getting back to the, what did I just say it was? It is, 2 o'clock. And so if you go all the way until you sleep, you could get as many as 6 hours. Realistically, probably closer to 4 or 5. If you're gonna try to push beyond 4, I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna say in Tusk's case, he would pushing for 4 would be pushing for him, but so he would only read for 4 and enjoy like a nice mead while they're for the night.
Odd question, Nick. Where did Tusk learn to read? Because aren't orcs normally unintelligent beings?
Not necessarily. No.
You have orc shaman. You have. It's like saying goblins are unintelligent. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Same thing with humans. Most races have varieties of all between. Most orcs don't have organized education. So they may be ignorant about a lot of things, but it doesn't mean they're
That's where I was more
unintelligent.
asking towards. That's why I was more asking towards where did Tusk learn to read from? Because, like you said, I thought you said orcs don't have mostly organized schools. So
That's a valid question. Where did Tusk learn to read?
Well, growing up in his tribe, Tusk did learn how to read Orcish, but learning to read Common and Dwarvish, he learned from the smith that he trained under, as learning to read orders and whatnot a little bit later in life. He's also a bit was trained to be a bit on the smarter, more strategic side for the orc raids than in addition to being barbarian, that his brother had more of a knack for that than he did.
Also, this is off topic, but my mom seen our character picture on the screen, and she said Tusk looks super cool compared to everybody else.
True in real life too. So
she likes your character, Tusk. Your character. He said it looks super cool compared to everybody else. I'm like, wow, thanks, Mom.
Well, I am flattered. But no, generally, I think everyone in our party is pretty cool in their own right.
I do as well. I think everybody's cool.
All right, so you guys.
Hey, Joker, your mom just called you basic.
That's right.
Mark
off your reading.
Just saying.
Your hours of reading. And let's see. There we go.
I've had this book for so long, and I've just been forgetting to read it when I've had the chance.
Bro, say. I'm over here like, oh yeah, it'd be great if I finished reading this book. It only needs 12 hours. It's not like that other one that I needed like 40 hours or something. Hold up. 23. Sorry. Okay. I thought it was longer, but still.
I still need another 15 hours before I complete this book, but
I do have to go at our halftime break though, by the way.
All right. I guess that's all I had for the night. I don't know if anyone else had anything else they wanted to throw in. Jen and Tusk read some books. Tusk enjoys them.
Tusk read some books.
Right.
And then we go to bed. And we get some sleep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta get combat tracker open. The night goes by uneventfully. Mantha and Nick, if you would add 1 level of exhaustion to Zine and Maitri, please.
Oh no. How do I do that?
effects.
Open up
There's-
effects
I
and
think
just
they're
drag
there.
exhaustion over. It'll be in a list, not the main thing you had to. If you don't have Rob Tui's effects open, that's fine. Just let me know. Ship of Fools, 300 biddies. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Today is. Well, that's weird. My thing reset. Alright. Well, back to. Oh no, it's the 5th. Okay, so it was not. Yeah, it was the 1st. Anyway, I'm confused why they reset it. Because Martian Cat was playing, and Ship of Fools did some videos the other day. But thank you so much. And you guys will be able to see Martian Cat in 10 more days. So on Sunday,
Woo!
when we're back playing a week from Sunday, doing our Savage Worlds gameplay on the 21st. No, the 15th. I can read a calendar. That's fine. So,
Mhm.
Did you guys sub out another episode? Because I know you play Starfinder every Sunday, don't you?
we do. But we did a quick one shot because we're in between campaigns. And so I had a guest DM come in, Marbanya. It's in my one shots on Svenzone77 YouTube. Check them out. It's actually 13 now. This is the 14th episode. We've had different one shots, including Jingo the Fool. So Jingo, the Ship of Fools, has been a dungeon master, game master rather, for Starfinder one shots and a couple Savage Worlds one shots. The A Team, the TV show, we did an A Team Savage Worlds, and we've done the Musketeers. So
Did
Three
you guys see
Musketeers.
that video I posted about D&D, but it's Monopoly? Would anybody be interested in me running a campaign for that, possibly?
yeah, we might do that as our one shot during the between books as well. So it's definitely something we will keep in mind. Appreciate that.
Because I would like to try. I would like to try that one day, D&D, but in the Monopoly, maybe just have like 4 or 5 of us there, just goofing around.
Right.
So,
All right. Well, and again, Super Fools, awesome. Check them out. They aren't streaming right this second, but they do stream on occasion. Conan and some other games that he plays, and I'm sure, being a GM myself, he'll get the itch again. He'll get the itch again and start streaming. So right now he's busy playing IRL with his family. How dare he? I still say he should stream that too.
Just ditch them and come play with the cool kids.
Or just stream it. Stream it is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. Stream with your family. Anyway, night goes by and eventually.
You don't want them to see your family mugs? Just put a camera on you and just stream yourself talking to people.
That's right. Zine and Maitri are clearly thrashed. The next morning, they're on time. They're not late, but they are there. They are. You see big bags under their eyes. They have miscellaneous stains on their clothes, and hair disheveled and stuff, and they're just wobbling in their chairs a little bit as they're sitting there waiting for you guys as you come down. And the 2 scouts are there. So here, now that I'm actually streaming the right monitor, the chat can actually see the pictures. Eldrick and Silra are there waiting for you as you guys head out. Pulling up the map. Here it is. And you leave Burdusk on foot, heading south of the Reaching Woods toward the, I want to say, Sunset
can you
Mountains.
put me the map again?
So here's the second map. There we go. Let me I wonder if I can just grab your token and add it to this one. I don't think it will let me. Oh, it did. Aha. Look at that.
Aha.
All right. It's a little large, but that's fine. We'll fix it here in a minute. All right. So, if anybody asks, they say yes. Going down the river is faster to where it forks, but then it is very slow. It's almost impossible to go up the river from to Erebor and northeast of that. So they found it simpler just to go straight across the plains and easier.
Works for us.
All
Well,
right.
Do we know roughly how long it will take us to get from Burdusk to the mountains?
3 months. No.
Robert, you're like, aren't we on a time crunch here?
Approximately 3 days, depending on weather, to get to the base of the mountains. It's usually a pretty easy
All right.
trek.
Oh,
Easy 3 days.
We could have got there a lot quicker if we had mounts. Just saying.
Yeah, and then our mounts would die when we abandoned them in the mountains. Like, what do you mean?
Just get disposable mounts
Yeah.
and then eat them, and then you don't have to buy rations. Boom.
Oh my
Problem
God.
solved.
We all look for the tastiest looking
That's
mounts
right.
possible.
Throw a little,
Hey, what do you think about riding some boar up into the mountain?
a little
We
seasoning
get
on it.
Thor's
Smell it.
goats.
I don't know.
Rub some garlic on it.
Dogs fried canned dog food pretty good, and that's horse meat. So I mean, a horse could be kind of tasty.
All right.
We
So
should
your
stop
first
talking
day
about this, guys.
actually goes by uneventfully, as you camp for the night. Are you going to allow have the scouts? How are they going to fit into your night watch routine?
I would say they can.
Watch with Myotrain.
Yeah. Or do we have Miletree and Zine on their own watch? We do.
I think we were doing them together. Like, I don't trust you
Well, that's what I
individually,
meant was-
but
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. Yeah, I would say let the scouts also. They can either take watch with one of us together, or we can just have them take watch with Zine and Myotree at the end.
All right, and
4
I
people
need
on watch.
Constitution DC 12 saving throws from both of them.
Alrighty. Con save. Hey.
yay!
Okay. I saw mine roll. It was a 19 on the die. I
And
hopefully
Myotree,
will
I need a
go
save.
here.
15. I mean a DC 12
I'll roll
Constitution
again.
save for
Hopefully it
Myotree as well.
goes.
I don't know. Fantasy Grounds
Oh,
seems
no.
to be
Oh, that's
specifically
what you're
heating
talking
it.
about. Myotree is yours.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
talking about.
I was thinking yours was Zine.
Shoot, that's not good.
All right, so give me one more for Zine, since he passed it in the morning.
Shoot. Okay, give me a second. I have to relaunch Fantasy
So he
Grounds.
sort of rallies as you guys get moving.
Oh,
nice.
shit!
Nice. He sort of rallies, and he, after sweating profusely for the first hour or so as you guys are walking, and then sort of seems to get back into the rhythm of walking again, and is manages to keep up and not slow you guys down at all. All right, so we'll go ahead and take our break
Do I
here
need
then.
to ask what you two got up to last night? Did you even go to bed? Like, did you sleep? Is my question.
Who are you asking?
Probably Zine. And if he's dodgy, I'm asking Myotree.
We slept.
Some more document.
We absolutely slept. We had a good 20 minutes before you guys came downstairs. maybe half an
To be
hour.
fair, we did leave them unattended.
And I said they're crippling alcohol addiction, so I can't really say anything.
Their children. Do not buy them alcohol.
I did not.
I mean,
Okay, they are
they were
well
back
above
for,
the non-existent drinking age for
yeah,
the setting.
Oh, are they? Okay. Okay. Never mind.
I was gonna say, yeah,
like,
he
They
said
while
typically
they're
don't.
young by our standards, they are technically adults by the setting standards.
Right. They could be married in this setting, but it's
he
very young.
literally,
But
Sven said they came back thrashed, bro. What does that tell you? They bought alcohol. Nobody comes back thrashed on grape juice or apple juice. Just saying.
yes.
Yeah, but they came back thrashed after only 20 minutes of sleep.
No, that's called sleep.
After a whole day of shit.
Attempting to resolve connection.
And as you guys, every time you all stop for a break, and lunch and stuff like that, they both sleep.
All I'm gonna say is, you know, if I would have given 200 gold pieces, it could have been a lot worse. Thank you, Mantha, or thank you, Genesis, for being our voice of reason. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, I show you connecting again. And
Yeah.
Tusk, I need a. Once you connect, I need a perception
But I'm gonna head
check
out, guys.
in a tower.
Okay.
And Genesis, you as well.
Perception check in the tower. Gotcha.
I'm gonna head out, guys. I'll speak to you later.
All right.
Okay. Good one.
Alright. Yep. I'm just waiting for everything to fully load. There we go.
Okay. Good for Genesis. And where is? There she is.
If you would like to load my characters now.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Just waiting for it to finish loading the
Okay.
characters
Yeah,
that for some
Fantasy
reason.
Grounds to catch up on my end as well. All right, so you guys, snipe.
Boom. Here was that con save for Mile Tree, and you said it was a perception in the tower?
Yes.
And I need one more con save. She does fine in the morning. I need one more con save for the afternoon.
Cool.
Okay, they should still have. Oh, it's
Did
not a
it-
save.
well,
That's
it's
right.
save.
Oh, nice.
So it's
Perfect.
not-
So,
Save,
yeah.
not a check.
So they are used to
Yeah.
it because, as any time they were able
They've been
to
unsupervised
make
the whole life.
money,
Mhm.
they were not exactly investing it for their future. So they're used to
What's
partying all
investing?
night and then.
I mean,
going
if
for the rest of
You
the
have no
day.
money. It can't get stolen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So okay. And where's the party sheet? There it is. All right, and Mantha, I need a 1, 2, 3, 6-sider, please. So we'll go ahead and take our break here as you guys are sleeping under in the plains. The plains. Maine, come on. And we will be back in 10 minutes.
Alrighty.
Okay.
All right, we are back. Gonna throw in a little vote. Please click.
Oh.
Nice. Okay. So, oops, hold on. Control C. Click. All right. So I'm just getting stuff ready. Delete that. Delete that. And Genesis and Tusk are in the tent. My tree and Zine are outside. Alright, give me another Constitution saving throw for Zine and Maya Tree. Alright, I'll just pull up Zine real quick. Come on. Alright, so Maya Tree gets a lower. So she'll be standing under here in the awning. We could close down these images. Probably just should have minimized them, but that's okay. There's Eldrick. Alright, so it's raining. It started raining just after dark. Alright, just moving things around, opening up combat tracker. Are you doing anything special as you guys get ready for bed after your day's travel?
Maybe Jen and Toast spend a little bit of time reading. We got books we gotta read.
I think for this particular night, Tusk probably spends it more. He's not a good reader, or not very active in his reading, but probably spends it just making sure the tent's all properly done, just, messing with it. Just because,
Checking for leaks.
new gear, checking for leaks, checking to see if it's, all good, and what flap's gonna go where. So.
Alright, so I'm just pulling up. That's a couple things I wanted to get. Here we go. Alright, so these are friendly people. Did you want to... there we go. Okay. Alright, what is... He is Eldrick. Gotta find the picture again. 1 second. I have all these things scattered. Several different windows.
Yeah, happens.
Alright, so where would you think, Tusk, where would you think, or Nick, where would you think Eldrick would be keeping watch?
Uh, he, I mean, they're rangers. I mean, in my mind, I think they're rangers tend to, while they do keep an eye on camp, they don't necessarily stay directly like in the camp center. So he's probably like, off to one side, with some cover,
So ping
like a
map.
bush or something. This looks like there's like foliage here.
Alright, and same question for Mantha, where would Silra be?
I mean, I like Nick's answer, so I'm copying it. Not in the same spot.
Looks like there's more foliage up here.
That's exactly what I was looking at. I was just uncovering my ping button. Like up there.
Alright, so Genesis and Tusk actually wouldn't be able to see, because 1, you're asleep, and 2, you're inside a tent.
Valid.
Alright, give me an insight check for Zine as he hears a whistle. He hears like a bird's cry.
It is, in fact, one of the 4 things he's proficient in. That doesn't, luck of the dice still, but
Yeah.
Alright, give me a perception check from Maya Tree first. It's a DC 15 with the rain and everything else. She's sort of standing underneath the awning. She doesn't want to get wet.
Alrighty. Perception check. Why did that roll? Oh. Right.
yeah.
Exhaustion. Took me a second there. I believe that's under the DC you said it was, so.
Yeah, it was DC 15.
Yeah.
Alright, so she doesn't even hear the bird cry, and Zine doesn't realize what it means.
That sounds about right.
this is when Sven gets back at me for the rock encounter from my last session I DM'd.
That's right. Rock comes by and picks up Zine and flies away.
Bro, for real.
What, read only? Are you serious? Hold on a second, guys. Stuff shows up in the chat. Ignore it.
Sounds good. Ah.
I'm not ignoring it. I'm doing nothing about it, but I'm noticing.
All right, so I am feeling a little crazy today, so I'm going to go ahead and do what it said. Why not? Everybody else does it. I may as well be like everybody else. I'm too uptight.
He's going mainstream, guys.
No.
This is the downfall of Svenster 77.
That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and I need 1, 2, 3. Okay. Got what I wanted. They need initiative from everybody.
Yay.
All right, initiative is a skill.
Bro, why didn't... it's fine. It frickin' rolled
Yeah.
it. It just didn't put it in the chat. It's sad because it got at 20. It's fine.
Still did pretty good.
Close enough anyway. Yay!
We made
4! Woo!
very initiative. So if I like the sidekicks, they had the same initiative. The scouts have the same initiative, and then while we don't have the same initiative, we're very close.
We're close. We're on the same wavelength.
All right, Genesis. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. You wake up and you feel it's like a slight earthquake. You were half asleep, so you're not really sure what's going on, but you feel the ground is shaking.
Huh. You know what? She's gonna go ahead and this might be a mistake. She's going to put it on her earplugs for Boulette to try to figure out more about what's going on. And theoretically, she should do more, but I'm just gonna say that's okay. That's what she's doing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tusk, give me a DC 17 perception at disadvantage.
Alrighty. Want to real quick because I'd be sleeping. I wouldn't be wearing my helm, so I'm gonna have to make sure I turn that advantage from that off real quick.
Oh, you're right. I should take my armor off.
So that it actually is at disadvantage. Oof.
Okay, so you're asleep.
Yep.
Give me just a moment here. I am gotta kill something. Here it is.
Oh, hey, I already didn't have mine equipped. Good to know. Good to know. Last encounter we had was the magic bugs.
The magic eating bugs, yes.
You.
Oh. Oh. There we go.
I killed you too. I thought I said only monsters. Fine. Would you guys throw yourselves back where you were, please, while I get this fixed? I'll apologize for the delay. I was not. I've got people talking to me. I've got food being handed to me.
No worries.
All while I'm trying to get this thing set up.
That's
I didn't
alright.
have it set up in advance, so. Luckily, thanks to the fancy grounds, I'm able to do things relatively quickly on the fly, but here we go. Alright.
I think you should just have to accept the movements, and that should be good for everyone.
Oh. And go ahead and give yourselves prone, the two of you.
And do.
Yep.
Lock this screen. Thank you. Click. Click. Come on, catch up. There we go. Alright. Boom. Perfect. Tusk is asleep. Its speed is
-60, so it goes in the opposite direction.
Yeah, it has to walk backwards everywhere.
that's right.
Mm.
There it is. Okay.
I'm sure there's a creature in mythology that just has like backwards feet, to where it walks, and it always looks like its tracks are going in the opposite direction.
Okay.
I don't remember what it's
No,
called.
no,
I'm
no.
pretty sure it's like a.
There are things
I
in
know what
nature
you're
that look
talking
like
about.
that.
I just can't think about it.
That
Yeah,
have
like, I'm
backward-looking
calling
legs and
some-
stuff that go backwards.
Yeah.
Alright, 10, 20, 30, 40. It is, okay. So, Zine screams, ah! And I'm going to
Yep.
say that is enough to at least wake you up, Tusk. As, and Genesis, your things of the belay are hurting you. You don't know what it is, but something is. There's a lot of. It's like people are. I'm trying to equate that to what would it be like in sound. If you're at a concert and just the bass drum is playing, or somebody's banging the bass drum, but there's a bunch of them. There's like 8 of them all at once. It is just is more painful than you have no idea what the hell is happening, except for it's coming from the south.
Gotcha.
And all right, so when you see a flash of light come
Uh-oh.
from underneath the tent, through the tent flaps, you see there's a big flash of light from just for a moment to the south. All right, so he failed. Where is he? Here he is. He's gonna come up to here. Oh, these are big boys. I didn't realize they were that big. Okay. Nice. All right. So, Eldrick comes running back. 10, 20, 30 feet. And your axe goes off as an arrow comes flying into the tent.
Oops.
Disadvantage. Alright. So you are now wide awake as the alarm, your great axe of warning goes off as this arrow comes flying through the tent wall, completely missing everybody, but you are awake.
Awake is awake.
Alright, she will target. She's gonna slide up a little bit. And she has multi-attack. Almost critical fail.
Targets.
Still a miss.
Interesting.
Alright, well, maybe Ashley and Jester will miss the TPK. Who knows? Alright, so Mayo Tree comes stumbling back and says, the tent flap flies open. She says, some sort of fire breathing dragon thing coming. And then what is she going to do? She can't see it, but she saw it breathe fire, so she knows where it is.
I think Mayo Tree will take her short bow and just fire off at it. Her spells require line of sight, which she currently does not have, but she knows where it is. So, and she got the bow. So, Yeah. Far off where she knows it to be with disadvantage, I guess.
I have it. Let me. Nope, wrong person.
Alright.
No, that is you. Okay, go ahead. You are.
Yep, clicking disadvantage because she can't technically see it, but and firing off a shot. Huh. Doesn't say if it hit or not. That's weird. It's targeted.
That is.
That is a hit.
Weird.
Oh, it's a hit. Nice.
Do you like it?
Dude, it's really
Good.
good.
Like, it's got alcohol in it. So.
Image.
All right, so you hear. She hears a little screech. Oh, and by little I mean very large screech. And come on.
One more of an annoyance of being, bit by a mosquito than, shot with an arrow.
All right, Zine. So Zine, this scout is barely standing. He has been charred. He's stumbling back. For some reason, he shot the arrow back into the tent, but then Zine realizes, oh, wait a minute, he was just using it to trigger the alarm to get everybody else up.
Okay.
And through his half, he's still trying to recover a little bit. He then realizes, wait a minute, there is nothing between me and this thing that's coming toward me. I just saw it breathe fire. What would you like him to do?
He has potions of healing.
He also has a potion of fire resistance.
He does have a potion of resistance. This guy looks like he's about to freaking die. I guess Zine is going to take out a potion of healing and like dump it on this guy. I think that would work. And then he runs away.
If you apply it directly to the wound, it works. And this guy is 90% wound.
Everywhere is the wound. I don't think I have potion of healing included on his page. I should have it on mine. Yeah, here we go.
So, Dick, I don't know if you have the stream up,
Oh
but
my gosh.
I used the
They're
quote
both ones.
that we just added last night.
Bitches love geysers.
As I looked left,
Um,
yeah.
In this campaign, ones on healing are rerolled, right?
Yes. So, just roll it again on him.
Realizing that Jen's not targeting him, so it didn't even apply to him. So, you know?
Perfect.
Okay, so Zine takes out a healing potion, dumps it on this guy, and runs away. He is running at least behind the tent. If he can get there. He can't get there. He goes beside the tent. There's tastier people in between him and that dragon. So that's his turn. I'm gonna put schedule on there.
All right, Tusk, your go.
Okay. Pup stands up. draws his axe and comes out of the tent towards the where the arrow came from and where my tree seemed to be indicating the creature was. I quickly look to the people for indication for direction
me
that it
a
might be.
Perception check at
Alrighty.
-2.
-2. Perception. Drop that.
All right, so your total was a 5. You come out and you're very concerned with this,
Oh no.
with Eldrick. And so you're not really paying much attention. Maya Tree will be pointing to the other side of the campfire from where she is now, in that general direction.
Tusk is going to kind of follow the indication and just use his action to dash and charge further that way. uh, and currently do not see anything, so I guess it's like looking around. um, yeah. As I'm pulling up my stuff.
My stupid thing was muted. You can see it. Give me a nature check.
Okay. Drop down the tower. Yeah. Intelligence checks. Famously Tusk's strong suit, obviously.
You know, you're just so smart.
Yeah, so you have heard of these things. Tales from Chult of these massive creatures that look like giant lizards or drakes.
Called a Tarrasque.
And come on, what is happening? Hold on. Okay, holy shnikes, that was annoying. So it's the red one on top is what you see.
Oh, I see.
Coming towards you.
Ah.
And
yeah, I think as he sees this and it's coming towards him, like Dot runs across the top. I think, what the fuck is that doing here? As he goes into a rage.
Okay, using a bonus.
What are you doing here?
But that would be the end of my turn, is the rage. So I'll pass it and apply my effects myself.
Nice. Okay. Alright, she's going to shoot again. Where is... Hits, even with disadvantage. Okay, I said it was a disadvantage, but I didn't say it strong enough, I guess. Still hits. Just not a crit. Alright, so 2 arrows go flying past you, Tusk. It's just, and you see this thing barely seems to notice Genesis.
Genesis is gonna
You can
stand up
hear
from prone.
somebody running past the tent, maybe muttering to himself, "Oh crap! Oh crap! What the hell? Crap!"
Oh yeah, she knows.
It is
She
raining.
knows where.
Keep in
Oh
mind.
shit! It is raining. Yeah.
If you zoom in, you can see the little raindrops.
Okay. She stands up, and she's heading out of the tent. Is Monotree like taking up the entirety of the doorway, or
No,
can I
not
go
at all.
past her?
No, you can go right past her.
Okay.
It's fine.
Cool. I make it 15 feet. And I'm gonna see what I can see.
And you are going to have disadvantage and minuses on your rolls if you keep your earplugs in.
That's true.
Because it is just getting louder and hard, and it's
It's just
getting
loud.
painful. You're going to start taking damage.
Does it take an action to take them out?
No, I'll just say you can just say you take him out. It's not like you're
Okay, she takes them out.
doing. Yeah, it's your
They're out.
item interaction. Okay.
Okay. Well, I can't see anything. I can see Tusk. What's the range on that? Shit, he's too far. Okay. Oh wait. Bonus action. I use my stepping nail to cast Misty Step to pop up 30 feet closer to Tusk. Right on the other side of the campfire. And from here, I'm gonna go ahead and
Let's see. I'm going to say it's close enough. This is 11. So you probably saw it on the stream already, but it's the red thing on top.
ooh, a big boy.
Give me a nature check. Alright, so you two have heard of these things called dinosaurs. You haven't seen them before. And you didn't think they breathed fire, but clearly from Eldrick's still smoking despite the rain, they do.
Good to know.
What a detail to leave out the rumors.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna have to like make a story about that. Okay, there's a dinosaur there. No, I still think casting haste on Tusk is a very good idea. So I'm gonna do that.
Righto.
Tusk, I choose you. Throw a Pokeball as part of casting the spell.
Ow, why'd you throw a rock at me?
Yeah, Yeah, it's just a painted rock. Yep, that's a thing. That's what she does. That's all my stuff.
All right.
Barbarian wizard casts magic stone. It's a
Boo,
rock.
it didn't recharge. All right, so he charges up.
Rah.
All right, now that it's closer, both of you give me Arcana checks. DC 10.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the lucky feat for that.
Hey.
Nice.
So you notice that some of the ridges and the bone spurs coming out of it and things are very similar to a red dragon.
Shit. Did a dragon see a dinosaur and be like, huh, that's basically the same thing. Is this like a
As this thing
like a
runs
dragon sword?
2 attacks, one with bite in its tail. Okay, but can't make both against the same target. Boo. Alright, so it's actually going to be just gonna be moving here. It goes to bite you. Alright, so that was 5, 10, 30. And then it's the tail goes flying over Tusk's head as it tries to lash out at Genesis.
Yeah, Jen does not have armor. She is
Hold
squishy.
on. Are you still? Why did it have advantage?
Oh, I'm still prone. I thought I turned that off.
Okay. For some reason I didn't. I was reading your stuff. I guess I just missed it. All right, so I'm just gonna re-roll it, and we'll see.
He rolled a 3. He's gonna hit.
Oh yeah. So he dropped a 3 and rolled a 3.
And rolled a 3.
Okay. Yeah. So he did hit. The tail hits.
Yeah, you know what? I'll use. Actually, I don't know how bad his tail hurts yet. I'll wait. Go ahead.
You succeed at your concentration save as you get slammed, and you do not have to make any kind of save.
You right, Nick. You right.
As his friend moves up,
He's got friends.
and as they're moving, especially the ones running up, there's one attacking slowed down quite a bit. They're just, actually, they're slamming. If you were holding glasses of water, there would be ripples and spilling all over the place. As these things are not quiet. He should be here. Alright, I'm going to move these just a smidge lower. There we go. So I can see what's happening. Alright, so now that they're here, do they have... They don't. Alright. Let me check real quick. Switching to view. Yeah, this works. Cool. So We're gonna slide this over. These are identified. Identified it, I thought. There we go. Turn. Strafe. Turn. Strafe. Move back. Alright, there we go. Now we have a good combat looking view for the stream as this thing runs up and breathes out. Control. Very nice. You both save.
I'm gonna go ahead and Tusk, you're raging, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a thing I can do called Dampen Elements. When a creature within 30 feet of you takes elemental damage, you can use your reaction to grant resistance against that instance of damage. So I'm giving myself resistance against that. So I should take 16 points of damage instead.
Alright, so as blast of fire comes blasting out of this creature. The half-red dragon Tyrannosaurus Rex. And Nick, give me a percentile.
Will do. Ah.
Oh no.
Well. Shit.
Oh no.
Well, hell.
Well. Oh no.
Do you want to use your last inspiration, Tusk?
I will. To reroll that, if you would like, just drop that again. Better.
Yay.
Ah.
Alright, so as you're ducking and weaving, Genesis's fire comes right up to you and then
I feel the heat
fades
on my
away
face.
as the rain hits you guys. Alright, Maya Tree.
Yeah.
So now she can see it. This one is in the they know where all of them are because they breathe fire, but this one is in the campfire, so it's lit up anyway. But the last two, she knows basically where they are. She just can't see them.
All right. Mayo Tree is gonna take a long shot and use the new spell she learned from Kithri, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, and see if it works. She has to step a little bit closer. I think it's only range of 30. So she steps like 5 feet closer. And what do you call a T-Rex who can't accept defeat? A sore loser. And I will. It doesn't say it has to understand. It just has to have an intelligence greater than 4. So that's intelligence of 5 or greater.
I mean, they are half red dragons, so.
Never mind, they succeeded. So I didn't actually check the save. So nope, they succeeded. So nothing happened. It just So he says that it just like turns towards her. Never mind, and is going to
Know your audience,
there.
babe.
And nope, that comes later. So that is
Have her
that
give
is
me
her
an
turn.
insight or nature.
Insight, tower.
Yes. All right.
And that is her turn. I don't think I really have a bonus action for her to do. Oh. Actually, sorry. Scratch that. I realizing she has cunning action, so she could theoretically use high as bonus actions, and she would have had a little more movement. Could she attempt to hide behind the tent as her bonus action? I do apologize. I know I already passed the turn and everything, but all right. I drop that into the tower, and she's gonna try and hide behind the tent out of sight.
Okay.
I kind of forgot she had the ability to do that as a bonus action.
All right. So he does a little bit of damage as he runs over, trying to get out of the breath range. Zine.
Zine, he really wouldn't be thinking about it. He's going to go ahead and he's going to use Ray of Frost on the half red, on the closest one to him. Oh.
They may want to be using their higher level spells. I mean, Tasha's hideous laughter is her highest, but Z may also want to be doing that too.
Yeah.
As he
Well,
hits,
his highest
it
level
slams
spell
into him.
is Flaming Sphere, and I think maybe that won't work on the things that breathe fire.
Do you think
He's
he would know
also
that?
thinking they breathe fire. Fire maybe wouldn't do something to them. But also he's thinking Ray of Frost. That's weird. It's not coded. Doesn't it do that? Yeah. Okay. I don't have it coded, but it reduces its speed by 10 feet till the start of his next turn, and he doesn't want it coming closer to him. Is what my reasoning behind that is. And he's going to do that and then hide. No, like actually hide, but like go stand behind the tent kind of hide.
Fair enough.
And that's his turn.
What's the toss? Dusk will start in on the one who's trying to kind of go past him. And do his usual reckless Great Wolf Master attacks on the thing.
And you are hasted. Don't forget
And
that.
I am hasted. Yep. Ooh, nice. 2 good rolls. First take. Sound of thunder cracks out as he starts slicing. Nice. Another attack. Boom, boom, and hasted attack. Nice. And you know what? Action surge.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
Very nice.
Do another attack. Hey, it's a crit.
Yeah!
Nice.
Don't that let you make another attack?
That will let me I gotta do a couple of things on crit.
Love that for you.
Real quick, I saw something that what's this? Oh, I always forget. So Furious Assault. I could do like once per combat. Do a little bit of extra damage to a creature that has dealt damage to an ally, which this guy has. So
Yes.
I'm just gonna add that effect. I always forget about that.
Nice. Nice.
But I saw it when I scrolled down to do action surge. So
You're like, oh yeah!
I have a thing. I get mad for my allies as I now demolish you. Oh, plus impairing critical. I do a lot of things on a crit.
Love that for you. Because you are constantly crit fishing. So
Yep.
that is how you play the game, and I love it.
Hey,
Hey!
failed. Meaning, it has until my next turn has a speed of 0, no reactions, and will take a d12 of damage on its turn. If it gets it, because I have 2 more attacks now. 1 more for action surge, and now a bonus action attack. Oh, that hits.
Do you share impairing critical?
Sure. Let me scroll down to it again. It is one of those
Character talents.
character talents you gave me.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. That was a hit. So let me scroll back up. My actions page is very long. Roll damage.
Leave!
Whoa! Except I'm not next to the other creature.
No!
This is the only one that's like 10 feet away from its other allies.
Yeah. Rip.
I
When you
have some
feel something,
movement,
can't you
and
do the thing?
Well, since I crit and have killed something, I have one more attack as a bonus action.
Yay!
Woot! So I rush up towards the other ones. After having just gone to town on this guy, to make one final attack on one of them. And I miss.
Rip.
Yeah, so these three creatures come, or two of them come up and like, breathe fire, and this one kind of like comes around, tries to swipe at me, swipes at my friend, and it's like, no, and then just the sound of thunder cracking throughout the raid as I like, take a leg down. I don't know how to kind of like fall closer, take off one of its tiny arms, and then just with a few heavy strikes, totally break its neck as it falls dead before, in my rage, running towards the two things that just lit me ablaze just moments before. I am burnt and covered in dragon blood. Or not dragon
And you
blood.
look super cool doing it.
Yes, I look awesome. It's all raining. It's very cinematic.
That's right.
I do one of those.
There's still like fire like crackling at your feet, but you keep walking as if nothing's happening. Yeah.
I do one of those like God of War takedowns on larger creatures.
Alright, so Eldrick is going to keep moving. Alright, and his first arrow. Give me just a moment here as I open this up. Sinks into the ground and is glowing. Giving
Wait,
off
he does
light.
that or the thing doesn't?
He does that. He shoots his first arrow and it sinks into the ground and it's glowing as it flies through the air and sinks into the ground. Now they're both lit.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Second arrow hits. A little damage. So now everybody can see them.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't move.
Yay.
Alright, Genesis.
Genesis is glad that the one next to her is dead. She's going to have to switch to the overhead view. Okay. Need her to be like okay, so I can't put it across the thing because I'm assuming that the dead body is going to be difficult terrain. So yeah, I don't think there's a good way to not include Tusk in this spell. So I'm just gonna do it flat out. She's going to go ahead and cast Conjure Barrage. So she raises her, yep. Oh, let me just Duh.
What are you using as your weapon?
She has a is it a hand crossbow or light crossbow? It's one or the other. It's a light crossbow. It's a light crossbow.
All right, so you're doing a
Uh.
cone. These things are tall enough because they're huge that you could do it over his head, not include him, if you want to. You
Yeah.
don't have to.
I don't know. I mean, he just looks so hittable. Yeah, I would like to not hit him if possible.
As you can.
Cool. So these two are gonna go ahead and have to make this save. Man, is that a nat 20? Nice. Okay, well, they still take half on a success, so. Damn, that is sad damage. That's very sad damage. Okay,
Just
Rip.
oof, I'm sorry.
Yeah, oof is correct. I don't think there's anything I can do as a bonus action. So,
Is that a cleric or a bard spell?
it is a bard spell, because it's originally a ranger spell, but I got it as a bard spell because of like an ability, like a bard thing that I
bard. Yep.
took
Okay.
that let me get more spells.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn. Actually, I'd like to move back 5 feet, but that's it.
Yeah, that's right. You did move. Okay.
You got this task, I say, moving away from you. Oh shoot, you know what I can do as a bonus action? Be a bard. You got this task, I say, moving away, and then you get bardic inspiration. Ah, shit.
I will take my attack opportunity as it leaves.
Damn, he's not afraid of a little bit of attacks of opportunity. Kind of rude.
That was the wrong damage.
Wow.
Plus 3 thunder.
Okay.
I just, rather than, since I forgot to roll my one with the thunder damage, I just roll my extra d6.
Alright, so as it moves past and you slice at it, it tries to hit you with its tail. Two ones.
Nat ones. Dang.
So it steps on its friend and sort of wobbles a bit, and the tail doesn't even come close.
And Jen is going to go ahead and insult this thing. What are you supposed to be? You don't look quite like a dinosaur. It doesn't matter what she fucking says because it's cutting word. I roll 2d8. I roll a d8 with advantage to kick that off of his attack.
Oh, towards you. It's like,
Yeah. He missed me? What are you talking about? I don't need to roll it with advantage. I got an 8.
Does an 8 hit you?
An 8 will not hit me. Yay!
Alright, make
I
sure
have
you
no
mark them off.
armor. Yes.
And
I have no armor. I'm squishy right now. Being bitten is not my idea
Yeah,
of a
not
good time.
regenning. It's not coming back. So he is going to bite. Alright, and as he does so,
Nice damage rolls.
you are
Oof.
picked up in his mouth. And you are grappled and restrained.
Oh no.
Oh, and restrained. Interesting.
And is going to walk forward.
Oh no.
20.
I don't like this.
And going to swing around, try to hit Genesis with his tail.
Throw her into the fire.
That was almost a crit.
Yeah, it's okay. He needs a nat 1 to miss me. So. It's okay, you still have actions.
Yeah.
Man, that would be a horrible time for me to drop concentration.
Alright,
Yeah.
so she doesn't really know who to shoot, but she's going to go for the one that is holding Tusk.
It's a good bet.
Nice. So as it goes and slams into Genesis, she hits right below the thigh, slams into his stomach. Nice damage. Alright, Maya Tree.
Alright, Maya Tree is going to pop out from her hiding space and
Ta-da!
shoot the creature holding, the creature holding Tusk. As I real quick double check distances here. Oh, okay, no, she's good. It's the short range for a short bow is 80. I don't actually know how well she did on her stealth check. So hopefully it's at advantage, but we'll see.
Give me a second.
I know that was a while back now, I guess, but
I remember what it was. I just don't remember what his. Yes, she was hidden from him.
perfect.
Yay.
Woot. Advantage. Hey,
Yay!
it helped.
It helped.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she doesn't have a sneak attack, so it's just a shot. Bonus action, she's going to hide again. Behind the thing, looking to move to the other side of it.
Runs past Zine, who's also hiding behind the tent.
Yep.
Alright, Z.
Zine is going to pop out from behind the tent. He didn't hide, so he has no advantage. But he is going to go ahead and use Chromatic Orb. Yeah, he's got a clear line of sight on both of them.
What level?
He's gonna do. Man, let's do second level. He's gonna use chromatic orb with acid against. Man, he's not thinking about it. He sees the one that's closer to him, and he's gonna go ahead and try to attack that one.
I think he just like hears Tusk yelling in the distance. It's like, yeah, sure. I'm not sure where he is, but
He yells all the time. That's him in every fight.
that sounds like normal situation. Maybe we aren't screwed.
Scene. I want to give him my
No.
inspiration. I want this to work for him. Yay! There's the damage. Wow! And then he used 15 feet of movement to get there. So he's gonna use the other 15 to go right back.
I don't know that he would hide where he cannot see them. But I guess with the rain, he could hear them move, so that's okay. That's fine. Not being able to see where they are is worse sometimes than knowing where they are. All right.
Be the
Go ahead and do one more real quick. Probably be a couple minutes late, but not too bad.
Yeah, I think we're doing very well.
All right, Genesis.
Man, I was trying to kind of stay away from these guys. These guys they've been rolling pretty well on their saving throws, but I'm gonna take a shot and try to. I know what I'm doing, just can't find it in my list. Hold up. There it is. She's going to move closer to this half red dragon thing. Actually, that would give her an op attack, I think, against the other one. So she just goes there. And she... Oh no, I'm using concentration. Oh shit. Don't do that. Because I'm keeping concentration on haste. And I'm so fucking kill Tusk. Okay. Not casting that spell. That's also concentration. Okay.
Thank you for not dropping concentration.
For real? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use a cantrip and an action to cast Vicious Mockery, and then a spell slot and a bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon. So, you know, that's action economy. That's how D&D works. They're both moving up just to attack her, but this is the one right in front of her. So she's going to go ahead and start insulting this one and its mother and, all that shit.
Good cow.
So it needs to make a move. Damn it! Just one lower. It's fine.
So close.
Fine. Okay. So it doesn't work. But I still cast spiritual weapon, and that is going to pop up. Let's do right there. And that one, I don't have the token, but it pops up in that space. I'm still in ping mode. And it's going to, as part of the casting, make an attack against the same one that I'm attacking. It's a hit. Okay.
Woot.
Actually, no, it's too late to say that. Never mind. And that's my turn.
Well, they continue to roll crap, so he can't breathe again.
Yay!
He is going to try to bite at you.
I'm just saying, if he's looking for somebody to hit with his tail attack, he's got somebody just right there to the left of him. It's basically a guaranteed hit. You don't even need to roll anymore.
Alright, so as it picks up Genesis,
Shit!
I mean, no, you succeeded on the concentration check, but it did hit.
Yeah, no, but she's yelling that.
Oh, okay.
Did I get thrown?
No,
Oh, nope. I
Moving.
got picked up and moved it.
as you are grappled and restrained. And he tries to smack Celeria. And connects with his tail. No fire breath, sadly. Alright, so let me see what happens. Sadly, they do not swallow.
Womp womp.
So he cannot ingest you.
Meanwhile, Zine hid behind the tent, and now he can see it again. Stop coming closer!
So he's just going to try to bite Tusk again. As Tusk is squirming and moving around.
Oh, pretty much person.
Oh,
And then he moves up. And tries to tail Mr. Eldrick. 16 on the dice. Eldrick goes flying and does not move.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
He's
My tree.
folks around the tree this way and fires off an arrow. Is it at what was she hidden or not? As I roll.
You're having to move. You moved half your speed. So if you're trying to remain hidden, that takes all of your movement. And you would need to be here to stay. Use the tent. And yes, you would be in hiding.
Okay. Thank you. And yes, thanks for calling that out. Oh, that was almost a 20.
Such.
Nice. 21.
Still, yeah, hit. Nice. Poke it. And yeah, we'll use her rest of her movement to move back behind and try and hide again.
That was all of her movement to move here, because yes, she moves at half speed when hidden. So you can use your bonus
you're
action.
Right. Thank you.
You have cunning action to do other stuff.
Right. I guess he'll use cutting action to bonus action dash to move out of sight, even if she isn't hidden or hiding. So we'll go right next to the bean. Maybe not the best plan, but
just 15 feet.
It's out of sight. Yep. And that'll be it. Bringing it to our mating scout. Oh, it is Tusk's turn. Okay. Oh, it wasn't on him, and I just didn't notice. Okay. Tusk is.
So let me double check. The grapple attack is and takes the place of an attack action. So I will go ahead and say trying to get out of a grapple would also be one action. I'm looking here to see what it says here. DC 17.
Athletics check?
For grapple, it's either athletics or acrobatics.
Alrighty. Yeah, Tusk is going to attempt to break out using athletics. It's at DC 17, so I'll just roll it here. Strength of the bear, advantage. I got a 27.
Alright, so give me a moment here. You are... There you are. Alright, so you can drop into any of those threes. Well, any of the... three spaces.
Go there.
Okay. And let me remove those from you. So you have used one action, and that's it. One attack. That's all.
All right. Thank you, gracious DM. I will use my other action or my other attack to get at it, and do my usual.
Don't forget you have your inspiration.
True.
And that's from Genesis.
Just lore.
If you weren't sure where it came from.
Yeah. I mean, you've never had that before, so I know it can be a little confusing.
Yeah. Yeah, might as well use it. I'll roll a d8. See.
Well, you roll to hit first.
Oh, do I? I thought I had to roll.
You can always do it after.
First.
I mean, with Fantasy Grounds, you know whether or not it hits, but.
Okay.
Yeah, you can
Never
save
mind
it
then.
until
I will keep that in. For some reason, I thought I had to roll it before I rolled to attack, but I will keep that in mind. Hit.
Not sure you can miss, but we'll see.
I can, because I did miss once. I rolled like a 2 or something like that. Yeah. Hit. I have my hasted attack, so I will make the hit. And that does still hit. And I will use my bonus action to do Second Wind. And just heal Lil.
Alright, and did you do your hasted action as well?
Yep, that was the second attack.
Okay.
Yep, and yep, so that's my go as I land and just start wailing into the guy after I break free.
Alright, so she sees her friend fall. She runs over, shoots this guy twice. Nice, connecting both times.
Nice.
And he is unconscious and prone.
Come on, man. No nat ones. No nat ones.
Zine.
Okay, I'm making Zane make a Constitution save. Oh shit, okay. He's feeling super brave right now.
So inspired by his masters. As one is dangling from the mouth of one of them.
He moves 20 feet to there. And then he's going to go ahead and use Thunder Wave. And upcast that to a second level. Actually, no, just a normal Thunder Wave. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Give me an Arcana check.
From Zane.
Alright, so he's able to, despite the creatures moving around and stuff, he's able to put the cube to where it does not hit Genesis.
Could I make it hit her? Would that so it says that
If he wants to, yes, but I don't know that he would.
the one of the effects. The
Right, it throws the
grappled
person.
effect says that. Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
What are you talking
Okay.
about with the grappled effect? Well, I think we're
The
talking
grappled
about two different
effect
things.
says that the condition ends if an effect removes the creature away from the thing that is grappling it, such as when it's hurled away by the Thunderwave spell.
What does that have to do with what I was talking about? If he targets them both, it's going to hurt Genesis, and he would not want to do that.
That's fair. Okay. He is just going to be targeting the Taff Dragon. In that case. Come on, failures and fail your save. Yay!
Nice. It's a con save. Nice.
Takes
Okay.
some thunder damage, and
And then
it's pushed 10 feet away.
Genesis, you can make a acrobatics or athletics with advantage. DC 17. Nice. So as this thing gets slammed, it sort of and you use that opportunity to roll, and you can go into any one of the 3 squares that are actually the 6 squares that are surrounding you.
I'll go into the one that's further back. That one.
Okay.
Steam
nice.
has
Did you
10
roll
feet of
damage? Yes, you
movement.
did. Okay.
So he is moving away. He has expended the bravery he had. He got some courage and threw a dragon away, or whatever it is.
Would you share,
and he's
Thunderwave?
spooked.
Okay.
That's his turn.
I was making sure there wasn't a size restriction. Seems odd that
Yeah,
a gargantuan creature could be pushed 10 feet by a...
I checked. I'm like, I thought this maybe had like a size thing, and I'm like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't say anything.
Alright, Tusk.
One of the creatures, one of the T-Rexes lands right next to
Right
him
next to you.
after being flung towards him. I was like,
Surprise!
glanced at it before going to town on, or continuing his assault on the guy who, or on his, on the one he was attacking before. Is roll Reckless Great Weapon Master. I may have a chance to cleave this time.
Yay!
But not yet. As I make my second attack. Hits. Do.
Nice.
Nice. Still up. I have a hasted attack, which I will take. As I do one slice ice into one leg, do another slice into the other leg to help bring it down, and then hopefully.
No. Damn.
Bummer. The strike goes like up the body, but doesn't quite reach the neck. As I tear out of this creature. Yeah, not quite a killing blow, but it being very close as it's gushing blood just on him. And yeah, no, that's my go. That's all I got.
Alright, Genesis.
Okay. I have grappled and restrained on myself. I would like to not be those. Jen is going to go ahead and move the spiritual weapon and have it attack the critical half red dragon T-Rex. Awesome. He was a 17, guys, I promise. It's fine. He like settled on the number and then rocked back like, psych. I don't think I have healing word. No, that I'm looking for it. I don't think I have that. Okay. And then Jen is going to start taking off. "30 feet. And she's going to go ahead and get this. Some people have magic that they can cast that heals things. It's really
Oh.
weird. It's
Cool, that one is
really.
really hurt, so if we want to heal him, that would be great.
You know, I don't think I have enough movement anymore, but I will definitely think about it in the next few turns. Anyway, I'm gonna use Cure Wounds, and I'm gonna upcast that bitch. Let me do some math.
Alright, so you go ahead and do that. I'm going to go... Oh, Maya Tree is next.
Alrighty.
Yeah, she's using a... Man, fuck it. She's gonna use a 5th level spell to heal this guy.
Okay.
Better get him up to full. Or at least as close as I can get.
Let's do that. Yep. Mayachi's going to poke around again, and this time she's going to cast a spell. She's going to cast her Mayachi's Missile. Oop, I should have... Yep. And I'm just going to roll
Nice.
1, and I'll apply all 3. So I'm going to do that. Alright, sweet. And then I'll just apply it 2 more times. Oh!
Yay!
I did say all 3 were going to go, or, well, I don't know if I said that or not, but I did intend for all 3 to go towards the same target, so...
The other one hits it and goes off in a flash of sparks, makes it look really cool as it goes down.
And I was like, you know, first one like hits in the jugular, kind of has it rear its head. The second one goes through the eye, and it's like, well, might as well go through the other eye, and just sends the third one through the other eye as these little balls of shadow kill and blind the creature. And I think she's very surprised by this, so she doesn't move.
Okay. Alright, scene.
I did it.
There's one left.
Oh no. Oh, see. You know what?
Hopefully it'll get its breath back.
He recognizes the words that Maya Tree is shouting, and he's like, "Oh shit, that's a great idea!" And he's gonna use Magic Missile. He knows what her spells sound like, obviously. And they are all 3 going to go towards the T-Rex, and I'm rolling them separately. Nice.
Alright, here, this is game changer. Will he recharge his breath as you pass the turn?
And then he's running as far away as he can.
Cone, okay.
Oh no.
Elric wakes up and is then incinerated.
I'm going to give
sweet taste of
Elric.
death, yes.
Elric is going to have resistance. Let me apply that before you roll the damage, and it'll do it automatically.
I would use the bark on this, but I would need to roll an 8 for it to actually matter. So
Okay.
I will save it.
Go.
Okay, you're saving it? Alright.
Yeah.
You take half damage. damage anyway, but it was
I'm gonna
not
take
a
it, yeah.
quarter. As bad as it has been in the past.
Fucking hell! Eldrick! I just healed you!
As you're like,
Dude, I used a 5th level spell slot! Okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna use Spare the Dying on him. I'm not fucking using a spell slot next time.
They also used a potion. So, alright, speaking of Eldritch.
Yeah. Congrats,
like, I
bud.
know this is not what Jen's doing, but have you guys seen the new Deadpool movie?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Well, I guess Sven, you'll get this. The last scene with the nice pool, and Deadpool like holding him up. It's like, "You're gonna live, buddy,"
That's right.
as he's dying.
Yes.
I felt his
You
last
did
thoughts.
keep him
He
alive,
was so
because that would have
scared.
been his.
Yeah, it would have
breath
been
would have
instant
been
death.
his death.
Yeah.
Alright, she's gonna shoot him. The heck? Oh,
Gold blade
helps if you. I never used. Oh, she missed. I think it's only the second time she's missed all night. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and stop after we roll.
Yep.
You're down to 1. Just uses fire breath. We'll see if we can get it back next turn. Oh, Eldrick goes again. Alright, interesting. So we'll do that next time we play. So next week we have our Underdark campaign. So we will not be streaming. We will be back here in 2 weeks with the finish of this fight. And then we will be going to Nick's Crystal Heart campaign after that. So
Yep.
don't forget to like, subscribe, and whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.